Hello and welcome to the long-awaited second edition of HUFCTV, proudly brought to you by Tassal, pure Tasmania. In an historic week for the club, Ocean Child Inn steps aboard the Hobart United battleship to provide the launching ramp for the club's first ever female team. Here's Austin Chong to tell you more about it.
First of all, I'd like to thank Peter and Carl and Julie for the sponsorship for the girls. So. We'll get the men's trip when we get to the final, but most of all, I think every one of us who's part of Hobart United should be happy because this is about you guys, and Hobart United is about every one of us. It's just not one or two person, it's about every one of us. So I'd like to congratulate everyone who's been part of this, and this coming Saturday, Sunday, win, lose or draw, enjoy it. We're here to make friends, and hopefully we can go all the way through the season. Alright, and I'll pass it on to Pedro, who's been coaching the women for the last 3 weeks, for a quick speech. No tactical talk, just nice. Alright, give it up.
Listen up, you've been doing really good trainings. I enjoy. We have only had 2 weeks. Right, and the event has been amazing. I'm really pleased with you all. Right, what I'm gonna say is just keep pushing hard. Like you say, win or lose, enjoy your game. All right, good luck on Sunday.
Okay, next up we're gonna get the Summer Cup captain for the females team, Jessamine. I'd like to say a few words. Didn't get any flowers for you today, so see you for next time.
But there's dinner here, so that's
yeah.
I'd just like to thank, first of all, Austin, Adrian, Pedro in particular, but all the guys who supported us a couple of weeks ago. It was really great, and you guys will all come here and support us. But the girls, go Mermaids!
Go!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah! And yeah, just have fun on Sunday. It should be good. And guys, come along and support us.
There it is, a quick look at the first 12 ladies to grace a Hobart United team sheet, skippered by Jessamine Austin. Now let's take a look at some of the highlights of Sunday's big game against Taroona.
When I first laid my wandering eyes on a lies.
Despite having never played together, the girls began their pre-season on the front foot, putting the Taroona goalkeeper under pressure early on.
So tough and scary, I thought maybe I wouldn't try.
Despite some promising signs from United in attack, it was Taroona who took the lead early on.
Ooh, Eliza. She moved just like a panther. She had that hungry look in her eyes. In her eyes. She turned her head and kissed me. I touched her shoulder blades and she cried. Yes, she cried.
Thanks to some solid marking in defence as well as some sharp reflex saves from goalkeeper April Watts, United held firm against the probing Taroona attack.
She whispered something in my ear. Sweet love, I couldn't hear. I was too in love with Eliza. I remember that Friday in February. I woke up and there was no sign of Eliza. She was gone just like a memory. I knew that I had to find.
United rallied late in the first half, as Shauna Swanson found herself unlucky to be beaten by the offside trap in front of goal.
Like winter, so strange in the middle of the sun.
The replay proved inconclusive, but suggests that the striker may well have copped a harsh call. Geraldine McMahon may well have earned herself the new nickname of Marta, with his tricky Brazilian-style turn on the ball, However, her attempt on goal was thwarted by a blatant body check from the Taroona defender and was not picked up by the referee. With Taroona rapidly gaining momentum in the second half, it took some fine stops from April Watts to keep the score at 1-0. At the other end of the park, Laura Dodge wasn't afraid to have a crack, but couldn't find her way past the keeper.
She moved just like a panther. She had that hungry look in her eyes.
As United went in search of an equaliser, the sustained pressure from a more experienced and match-fit Taroona attack was worth nothing, as Watts made save after save in a spirited player of the match performance. But something had to give. With 8 minutes to go, Taroona made it 2-0 to put the game beyond doubt and went on to further capitalise on the flaking United defence.
She whispered something in my ear as we loved. I didn't hear, I was too in love. She whispered something in my ear.
The final result was a flattering 4-0 victory to Taroona, a scoreline which by no means did justice to United's encouraging debut performance. United will take the good with the bad as they go in search of their first points against University next weekend, who incidentally downed Clarence 4-1 in their corresponding fixture. That concludes the coverage, and from everyone at HUFC, we hope to see you at the games next weekend. Before I go, just a quick wrap up of results so far. In the Women's Division 1 competition, Taroona defeated Hobart United's Child Mermaids 4-0 as you've just seen, Uni defeated Clarence 4-1, and Kingborough got the lion's share of the goals in a 5-goal thriller against Metro Claremont. In the Men's Social Division of the Summer Cup, Clarence United No. 3 shot to the top with a 5-0 walloping of Huon Valley, while Hobart United drew 1-1 with Dosa and subsequently losing 4-3 in the penalty shootout. Catching up on last week's Men's Div 1 results, Hobart United got off to a sluggish start with a 1-0 victory over Christian United, exactly the same result as the exact same fixture last year. Even the keeper came away with an injury like I did myself. I bet this one wasn't sustained until after the match. In the weekend just gone by, Hobart United clicked into second gear with a 3-0 victory over Nelson, placing United top of the table ahead of nearest rivals Newtown Eagles on goal difference, having Hobart United not conceded a goal as yet. The pick of this week's fixtures will be the men's clash against Beachside at Alinda Grove. There won't be too much love lost between these two clubs. As a now infamous former Beachside player once said, the closest thing in world football to this fixture is Manchester United versus Liverpool. If he meant that Beachside are the devil and Hobart United are the culture club, then I couldn't agree more. It's going to be a real firecracker, so we hope to see you there supporting Hobart United.